Picture this. You trained your entire life for a World Cup. You score the winning goal, but your country is instantly disqualified. Why? Because of a single yellow card a teammate got 2 weeks ago. Or imagine being told you can't wear your official jersey because of a tiny piece of gold embroidery. The World Cup isn't just about football. It's governed by a massive secret book of rules that dictates everything from your last name to the literal heartbeat of the ball. Welcome to 10 Minutes Talk. Today, we are dropping a TMT bomb on the tournament's hidden playbook. We are counting down 10 bizarre World Cup rules that sound completely fake but are 100% real. Pay close attention to number 6 because it completely changes how the group stages work. But number 1 is a brutal rule that can destroy a team's dream without them ever losing a match. Let's dive in.
At number 10, we have the 7-star ban, the Egypt's jersey controversy. A strict war on embroidery. FIFA wields absolute, iron-fisted control over what players can wear on their kits. Take Egypt, for example. They are absolute royalty in African football, having won the Africa Cup of Nations a record 7 times. To celebrate, their official jerseys prominently featured 7 proud stars above their crest. But when it comes to the World Cup, FIFA stepped in with a hard no. Under strict tournament branding guidelines, teams are forbidden from displaying stars for regional tournament victories. Only World Cup titles count. FIFA officially ordered Egypt to alter their kits, stripping away the stars and forcing strict font modifications on their lettering just to comply with international marketing laws. Number 9, the golden rule. No shared last names. Number 9 sounds like a rule made up by a confused video game developer. Imagine having a twin brother on your national squad, only to be told you can't wear the same last name on the pitch. To prevent chaos for match officials and to ensure that FIFA's multi-million-dollar automated player tracking cameras don't suffer a digital meltdown, teams are heavily discouraged from having identical names on their kits. If 2 players share a surname, FIFA's strict registration protocol kicks in. Players must add distinctive first name initials, full first names, or unique tracking badges to their shirts. It turns a proud family legacy into a frantic regulatory headache for kit managers behind the scenes. Number 8, we have the 3-host travel nightmare. Number 8 highlights a logistical nightmare of epic proportions. The 2026 tournament is making history by expanding to be a massive 48 teams across 3 co-hosting nations, the USA, Canada, and Mexico. But with historic scale comes historic exhaustion. FIFA rules dictate that teams must move between designated host cities for different stages. Because of the vast geography, a squad could play a match in the chilly Pacific Northwest of Canada and just days later fly over 3,000 miles to the humid swamps of Florida or the high altitude of Mexico City. This means players are spending more time in recovery protocols, compression gear, and airplanes than they are actually practicing on a pitch. At number 7, we have the ban on multi-nation uniforms. We look at a bizarre geopolitical quirk. To the rest of the world, the United Kingdom operates as a single sovereign country. They fly one flag at the Olympics under Team Great Britain. But step into a World Cup tournament and that combined powerhouse is completely illegal. Under FIFA's strict foundational charter, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland are recognized only as complete separate football associations. They are strictly forbidden from joining forces to create a British super team. They must qualify separately, play separately, and if anyone fails to make the cut, their world-class players can only sit at home and watch. Moving on to number 6, the lucky loser. round of 32 expansion. Number 6 is a massive format shake-up that traditional football fans are still trying to wrap their heads around with the new 48-team expansion. The classic cutthroat group stage format is officially dead. In the past, if you finished third in your group, your bags were packed and you were heading home. Not anymore. In this expanded universe, a brand new round of 32 knockout stage has been introduced. This means that out of the 12 competing, the 8 best third place teams, essentially the lucky losers who couldn't even win their groups, will automatically advance to the single elimination rounds. It completely breaks the old mathematics of survival. At number 5, we have the no home turf advantage for the final. Number 5 strips away the ultimate home field dream. If the United States, Mexico, or Canada defies all odds and makes it all the way to the World Cup final on their own continent, you would expect them to get the perks of being the host, right? Wrong. The FIFA regulations explicitly state that the World Cup final must be treated as a 100% neutral zone. Even if a host nation is playing in front of their own citizens, the ticketing split, locker room assignments, stadium branding, and even who gets to wear their primary home jersey colors are determined entirely by a randomized electronic draw. Home turf advantage is completely neutralized by bureaucratic pen strokes. Coming on to number 4, the automated ball heartbeat. Number 4 takes us straight into the sci-fi realm. The soccer balls kicked on the pitch are no longer just leather and air. They have a literal digital heartbeat. Suspended directly in the center of the ball is a highly sophisticated inertial measurement unit sensor powered by an internal chargeable battery. This microchip sends data 500 times per second, tracking cameras around the stadium. It maps the exact microsecond a boot makes contact with the ball. If a player swears they didn't touch the ball before it rolled out of bounds, or if a referee misses a handball, a literal computer heartbeat algorithm detects the vibration spike and proves them wrong in real time. At number 3, the strict 23-minute extra time cap. Number 3, we deal with extreme physical limits. In recent tournament cycles, fans notice group stage matches regularly pushing past 100 total minutes because referees were ordered to calculate every second wasted on celebration and injuries. However, hidden within player safety protocols and implicit data agreements with multi-million-dollar domestic clubs, a strict visible cap exists. While sports scientists monitor real-time fatigue metrics, tournament directors heavily regulate referees to prevent extra time from pushing past an aggregate of roughly 23 minutes across regular and extra time. Exceeding this boundary enters a danger zone of extreme physical overrun, risking career-ending injuries to the most valuable athletic assets on the planet. Number 2, we have the 1934 African Pioneer Mandate. Number 2 takes us back into the deep vaults of history. To understand how strict the World Cup path is, you have to look at how it began. Back in 1934, Egypt made history by becoming the very first African nation to ever qualify for a World Cup. But under the original colonial era structures of the sports world, non-European teams faced a nearly impossible gauntlet. FIFA rules forced international teams into highly complex single elimination regional brackets that required navigating weeks of travel by ship just to play a single match. It was a pioneering milestone that proved to the world that football belonged to every continent, setting the stage for the global spectacle we see today. At number 1, we have the sudden death card metric, the ultimate sudden death rule that nightmare scenarios are made of. What happens if two teams in a group finish with the exact same points, the exact same goal difference, and the exact same number of goals scored? They didn't play each other to a draw, so there is no head-to-head winner. FIFA doesn't order a quick penalty shootout, and they don't flip a coin. Instead, your entire tournament survival goes down to the fair play criteria. Teams are given a negative score for every card they receive, -1 point for a yellow, -3 for an indirect red, and -4 for a direct red card. One reckless, frustrated tackle in the 90th minute of an early group match can rack up enough penalty points to literally eliminate an undefeated country from the World Cup. It is the ultimate administrative sudden death. Turns out that winning the World Cup takes a lot more than just scoring goals. You have to survive a minefield of regulations, microchips, and fair play math. Which of these rules surprised you the most? Your favorite team survived the fair play card metric? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this explosive breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the 10 Minutes Talk, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a TMT drop. Until next time, keep talking.